but I think I will go with Stevenson. Skills-wise and just how clean he's been as of late, I think it's hard to bet against him, and that's not to take anything away from Teofimo.
Hey, Tio, I'm going to bust up your eyes, I'm going to whoop your ass, and I'm going to beat the shit. You better be ready, boy.
Teofimo Lopez, you an attention whore. You always trying to get yourself and infuse yourself in something like you somebody. Bro, you ain't got in the ring and fought nobody, and it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
I'm the best nigga in boxing, gang. You don't even know.
ShakurStevenson and Teofimo Lopez are all set to collide in a career-defining super fight. Analysts break down Stevenson's sharp precision against Lopez's raw power, revealing contrasting styles and strategies. Fans can expect a high-stakes tactical clash with explosive moments that could redefine the landscape of modern boxing. Teofimo Lopez emphasized the significance of the fight, calling it an honor and a blessing to face a top opponent like ShakurStevenson. He also highlighted the prestige of competing at Madison Square Garden, underlining the historic weight of the matchup.
For me, I think it's a not only an honor, but it shows where we're at in the pedigree of the sport. You got two prime fighters coming in, the best, fighting the best, and putting on a show in New York. It's nothing like the Mecca. And Madison Square Garden, there's so much history there. I've won my titles there. I've been defeated, won them all back again, so I got a lot of history when it comes to Madison Square Garden.
With the fight just a few days away, Stevenson's coach, Richard A. Jones, confirms training is on track. He says Shakur is hitting all his rounds, sticking to the plan, and building toward a decisive performance, aiming to make fight night seamless and victorious.
So far, it came going great. We about a month away from fight day. Everything going according to plan. Court look great, man, great. We getting the rounds in, everything going according to schedule. We coming for the victory. You know, me as a trainer, I don't train to go the distance. I think that's wear and tear on the body. You put all the work in camp to make the fight night as easy as possible.
Raymond Ford also weighed in on Lopez, claiming he's overrated. Ford criticized him for vacating his belt and dodging top competition, calling him scared and questioning his legitimacy in the lightweight division.
That shit cat, bro. They making him be this person that he not. He really, truthfully, bro, he's ass, bro. He ain't nobody, bro. Like, that nigga's dirt. Facts.
Fair enough.
They trying to, and then they act like they trying to act like they forget that he vacated his belt to duck a nigga. Like, we not about to act like he just ain't just willingly give his belt up to go fight a old ass bum dude who already washed up and out the game because he was scared of this.
Ford also revealed a personal perspective from his recent conversation with Stevenson, describing how they discussed strategy, shared advice, and broke down the upcoming fight. He explained that this exchange reinforced his confidence in Shakur's ability to handle Lopez effectively recently.
Recently, we just had like a sit down, and like we really just like talked for like a good probably like an hour and a half or something like that. And we just like he was telling me like, you know, certain things like he don't like that's going on, and what I should do and shit, like just give me advice and shit like that. So yeah, I definitely talk to him about it. I don't talk to nobody else about it, but talk to him about it.
And I already know you're gonna rock with your boy in that Teofimo Lopez fight, but do you think it's gonna be a difficult night for your guy though?
It ain't even just that he's my boy. Like, I've been in the ring with both of them, and I know it's gonna be easy. I feel like I for sure feel like it's gonna be easy.
Sean Porter looks at this fight through the lens of both a former champion and analyst, seeing it as more balanced than it appears. He points out that Lopez can sabotage himself with poor tactical choices or slow adjustments, while Stevenson shows no glaring weaknesses that opponents can systematically exploit. Some critics argue Stevenson's style is too measured and lacks flash. Porter dismisses that, emphasizing that his precision and strategic approach are exactly what make him so effective.
It's so hard, man. On Teo's best day, he's kind of unstoppable. I don't know if it's that he gets in his own way. I don't know if it's that he doesn't adjust well. I'm really not sure what it is, but we've seen flaws in his game. We haven't seen any flaws in Shakur's game. Everyone would say his offense is his flaw because he's not offensive enough and stuff like that. Just get out of here. The kid's beautiful. When he gets in the ring, beautiful. When he gets out of the ring, that smile don't change at all, you know? And, so that being said, man, I think with Shakur, you got to be able to rough him up. You got to be able to get out of the way of what's coming after you rough him up. And one thing that I really like about Teo is his explosiveness. You know, he has the ability to just be on top of you and be unpredictable. If he's using that, it's gonna be a great fight.
Similarly, Lamont Roach Jr. sees
the fight as a compelling matchup and expects ShakurStevenson to emerge victorious. He also notes that the outcome could pave the way for a future mega showdown between himself and Stevenson.
Shakur against Teofimo.
Yes, sir.
What are your thoughts on that?
It's a great fight. I can't wait till it happens. I think Shakur wins. I think that'll line up a future mega fight for me and Shakur.
Okay. At what weight would you prefer it to be at?
Whatever weight he wants it to be at.
Okay.
I think 35, because he said he wants to go back to 35.
Yeah.
And defend his belts. So
this is at 140, this fight, right?
Yeah, his fight is at 140. We're both fighting at 140.
Yeah, I know. Weird. So you think that's more, that's more advantageous, I would say, for Teofimo. He's more used to fighting. You still think that he wins, though, Shakur?
Yeah, I still think that he wins. Teos have fits with guys who are technical.
Yeah.
And the only technical guy that he didn't have a problem with is Lomachenko.
Lamont Roach Jr. further praises ShakurStevenson's approach, saying he fights to win and executes his game plan effectively. He highlights Stevenson's ability to strike without getting hit and capitalize on openings when they appear. While acknowledging that the style may not always thrill casual fans, Roach emphasizes that Stevenson's fights remain high quality and strategically sound.
What do you feel about Shakur's style? Sometimes he gets a little flack, all the Tom and Jerry stuff.
Hey, man, he do what he do to win.
Did you like his last performance?
I did. I like a lot of his performances.
Yeah.
He's a hit and not get hit guy.
Yeah.
And once he seeks the opportunity or has the opportunity to punch on some people, he does. So I don't see nothing wrong with it. I mean, like, if you want to say fan friendly, sometimes it might not be, but it's very few.
Albright also offers fresh insight after recently sparring with ShakurStevenson, giving him up-to-date first-hand knowledge of the undefeated champion's abilities. He is confident Stevenson will come out on top, highlighting his exceptional defensive skills. Albright points to Lopez's fight with Jermaine Ortiz, where Ortiz caused problems using angles and movement, and notes that Stevenson operates on a much higher level. The same tactics that troubled Lopez before would be magnified against Stevenson thanks to his superior technique and defensive instincts.
ShakurStevenson and Teofimo Lopez. Who do you think wins that fight?
Oh yeah, that's a hell of a fight. I'm gonna go with Shakur. I think Shakur, I don't know. He just gonna win. I just know Shakur gonna win. He gonna, yeah. Cause I feel like Jermaine Ortiz gave Teo some problems, right, with the angles and stuff like that. And Shakur defense is a next level from compared to Jermaine Ortiz, so I feel like
Roy Jones Jr. brings a perspective shaped by his own legendary career across multiple weight classes and fighting styles. He believes Lopez faces a strategic dilemma. Standing off and boxing Stevenson will likely fail due to Stevenson's speed, defense, and precision. To win, Lopez must take calculated risks and force chaotic exchanges where his power and athleticism can challenge Stevenson's technical mastery. Jones emphasizes that the fight may ultimately hinge on which fighter is willing to step outside their comfort zone when the championship rounds demand tough, instinctual adjustments.
How does Shakur beat Teo and vice versa? Stylistically, how does Teo beat Shakur?
Stylistically, Teo got to go in and go for broke. He got to go gamble. He got to take some, get some, and that's his only way to win. Stays outside of boxes. Shakur gonna pick him apart. Shakur's a college boxer with some of the best speed in the game right now, and he's a defensive-minded fighter, which is very smart. It's hard to hit him. He makes you gamble to hit him,
and he's gonna be a tough one to deal with. But if Teofimo is willing to gamble to beat him, then Teofimo can definitely make a really good fight.
Meanwhile, Clarissa Shields cautions Teofimo Lopez ahead of his WBO super lightweight title defense against Shakur Stevenson, anticipating a fiercely competitive matchup. While she recognizes Lopez's athleticism and experience, she stresses that Stevenson is exceptionally tough to beat, praising his skill, adaptability, power, and fight IQ, noting that he consistently stays a step ahead of his opponents. Clarissa Shields said, "My thought is that's going to be a very competitive fight. I think that Teo is very athletic. He's very experienced, but Shakur is the man. Shakur is hard to beat. He's skilled. The dude got power. He can fight any style. He's a thinker. He's 5 steps ahead of you. Whatever you're thinking you're going to do, Shakur is 5 steps ahead of you." Although Shakur Stevenson isn't typically seen as a heavy hitter, Clarissa Shields warns Teofimo Lopez that underestimating him could be costly. She believes Stevenson has the edge in the fight, highlighting that he's been showing more power recently and is capable of catching opponents off guard if they drop their guard. Clarissa Shields added, "I feel like Shakur is going to come out on top. He's going to win, and hopefully Teo doesn't have his hands down and get caught slipping because Shakur has been showing some power." Furthermore, Rolly Romero adds his take on Stevenson versus Lopez, calling it a must-watch clash. He emphasizes that both fighters are Olympians and multi-division champions, praising Stevenson's athleticism and elite defense. Romero expects a high-intensity, fiercely competitive fight.
I think it's a great fight.
Yeah.
I think it's a great fight. You'll really see, because I mean, at the end of it, they're both Olympians. They're both multi-division world champions. Teo is an incredible fighter, and Shakur is an incredible fighter. Shakur has a really high boxing IQ, and it's very Shakur coming out. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good fight. I like to see it.
On the other hand, Shakur Stevenson's ex-sparring partner, Oshaki Foster, offers a striking prediction for the Lopez versus Stevenson bout. He explains that styles make fights and suggests this particular matchup could challenge Stevenson, indicating the style clash might tilt in Lopez's favor.